All right, so this is the collector's edition for Marathon, the upcoming extraction shooter from Bungie. And I'm really excited to see what this looks like in person. I've seen so many pictures and videos of this on Twitter, and I've seen a couple of unboxings myself, and I just had to buy one. One of the main reasons I got it really is because the creator of the statue that's inside of here is actually called Pure Arts, and I saw quite a lot of their statues last year at Comic-Con in London. I specifically saw their Jinx and Vi like dual model, and that thing looked really good. So when I found out that they specifically designed this statue, that sold me. So I'm gonna crack it open and yeah, hopefully I'll like what I see. If not, then I'll let you know. Start off, the box is absolutely phenomenal. Like, it's so beautiful. And having this like frosted cover on top, this is sick with the body. And then as you take it up, you can see the underlying of that. That is so cool. All right, take this off. All right. So I think this opens up. Oh wow, that looks so cool. Whoa, it's like, I didn't realize it's like a hologram. It's like, I forgot what they're called. Those things you had as a kid from like the little collector cards that you like move back and forth. It's like that on the front. Oh, it's actually sellotaped on the front. Oh, you can take this off. It's like a piece of art. Oh, nice. Oh wow, that is cool. I'm gonna have to try and find, I don't know if you can see that. I have to try and find a frame that will fit that, because that looks absolutely stunning. Okay, right, I'll put that to the side. Okay, all right, I'll put that there for a second. Yeah, the inside of this box is absolutely stunning. It's a complete panoramic view of one of the maps in the game on Tau Ceti. It is so pretty. That is so cool. The issue with having boxes like this is that like, I have nowhere to put it. Like a box this big, like, I don't even know where you'd put something like this, but I imagine the statue in here would look really cool in here if you were to have it out on display. But yeah, then we'll close that for now. I'll put that to one side. All right, what do we have here? So just some user manual. So on top we have the postcards that come with it. So these, I believe, are the different types of shells that you can get in the game. I'll show it close up on the screen now, but these are really nice. And what I appreciate as well is that these are quite thick. Like sometimes when you get like art prints for like games or movies, that kind of thing, they can be thin, like really thin prints, but this seems to be printed on quite nice card. It's not the best card in the world, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, these are really, really nice. I like these a lot. But like having something like this in like a six postcard frame would look really, really cool. And then along with this as well, it's such an awkward size, but I feel like if you got this custom framed in one of those like vertical frames, this would look absolutely sick as like a piece to put in your office or next to your gaming setup. Like having that framed up there on like the wooden panels, like in a massive like black frame, that'd be really cool. The art style of these postcards is just so cool. The characters and the runners, the loadouts, whatever you want to call it in the game, they just look so unique. It's really nice to see a AAA game nowadays that actually has a unique art style, and it hasn't just got this like hyper realistic like Call of Duty Battlefield art style. But yeah, here are the postcards with all the different shells on them and the different kinds of classes you can play. They look super, super cool. All right, so now we'll get into the juicy bit of it. I did get the version without the game, as I already have the game on Steam. I actually got a Steam voucher with my brand new QD OLED monitor, which you can check out that video in the link below. But I used that voucher to buy Marathon already. So when it came to buying this, I just bought the collector's edition, and I think it was about £160-ish, British pounds, that's including shipping. And it arrived within like 24 hours of ordering it, so that's really cool. All right, let's pull this off. I absolutely hate the sound of polystyrene. Awful. It also gets absolutely everywhere, so I'm hoping that that doesn't. It's a shame that this is glued. This would be really cool. Also, if you could take this apart and be framed, that would be something that would be really cool. All right, so how do we open? This is sellotaped. I need a knife. I'll be right back. All right, I've got a knife now. Now, I'm really hoping that this is like detailed, like as much as I've seen it in pictures, because there's some photos I've seen of this that looks quite plasticky, but some of them look really good. I'll tell you what, I'll do the other side as well. I also remembered as well, this comes with that like the little like worm figurine as well, which I've seen some people take out of its shell, which I don't think was supposed to do that. I think it's supposed to stay in its home. Leave it be. All right, here we go. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I've got stuff falling out all over the place now. All right, let me just take this and move it to the side. Oh my God, okay, I'll get that proper look in a second. I won't look at that right now. Okay. All right, so we have the alpha patch, which comes with this. I'm not a huge fan of patches. I don't have any jackets or anything I can put them on. Maybe you could iron it onto a hoodie or something and send a chest or something. That might be quite nice, but yeah, not for me, but definitely a cool thing to have. And here is the little worm that I've seen some people take out of his shell. It's actually quite heavy. I wasn't expecting it to have this kind of weight to it. I'm quite surprised, actually. But that is really nice. The detail on that is actually surprisingly quite nice, considering how small it is. And the text print as well is also quite sharp. Sometimes with these kind of like small Gashapon sized kind of like figurines, the printing can be a little bit off and not that nice, but this looks really nice. I think like I was thinking about having something like this like hooked on like a backpack, like zipper. I've seen some people like put it on their jacket, but maybe it's a bit too big for that. Or even just like a lanyard if you're going to like an event, like a Comic-Con event or a LAN event. That might be something quite cool to have along. All right, so now we get into the into the proper meat. And here is the statue that comes with it. And I believe this is the thief model, the thief shell, sorry, that you can play as in-game. I mean, this thing is just absolutely stunning. I mean, wow, look at that. I love that you can see the dead guy down here as well, as like she's standing on him. It's really nice. It's really cool as well how like they've got this, like, I think it's like an epoxy, plastic epoxy or some kind. And it has the same kind of like displacement that water actually has. So like if you look on this side, it looks a lot closer than what it actually is. But I mean, come on, this thing looks absolutely insane. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Is it worth 160 quid? I think so. I think the detail in her face is really nice. And the paint job's pretty nice too. I can't see any like mistakes anywhere or anything like that. I mean, I didn't know what else to expect, to be honest, especially from a company like Pure Arts that, I mean, I've seen their stuff in person before and it looks just absolutely stunning. So you know what you're getting when you're buying something like this. Okay, I want to put the lights on now and I want to turn this light up because I've seen so many reviews of the lights of this thing and some of them, they look brighter than what they actually are, as what I imagine, and some people have it plugged in and it looks dimmer. So I'm going to plug it in and then I'll show you what it looks like. I'll be right back. All right, so I found a plug and a cable that works. But yeah, just as a heads up, this will not work with a high wattage plug. I genuinely thought I got a defective unit there for a second, and I don't want to re-plug it back in just in case that it was too much power that it was going to break the lights. But this is what it looks like, and I'm going to turn the lights on. It's going to be quite underwhelming because I do have a big light above me, but there we go. I tell you what, there's one thing to say is the lights aren't that bright. I've seen a lot of people take photos of theirs and moan that it's not bright. I agree, I don't think they're that bright, but then also I think that they're not supposed to be super bright. They're supposed to just be like a nice feature lighting at the bottom. They do light up the water quite nice, I suppose, but yeah, I would like to see brighter lights on something like this, to be honest, especially at this price. But I mean, realistically, if you're putting this on your shelf, unless you've got a plug spare nearby, you're probably just gonna be admiring it as a piece rather than plugging it in. But the lights are nice, although I would like it, as I said, just to be a bit bright, just so it shines up a little bit. But yeah, let's turn the lights off and I'll give you a bit of a closer look of what it looks like. I'll give you an idea of what it looks like with the lights off. As you can see, it's not super bright. I mean, obviously you have to also factor in camera settings here, so it's not gonna be perfect. But as you can see here, have the light showing a little bit of the body underneath and the light at the back. Yeah, here you can see the detail on the dead body beneath her. It looks really, really nice. And you've got some nice plants and foliage on top as well. It does a really good job at making it like fake water, so I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, as you can see, the lights aren't super bright here. If I turn it around, and the backlight there, they're not super bright. They're not doing much illuminating, but I mean, it's still a very, very nice statue regardless of how good the light is, to be honest. All right, I'm just gonna give you a few close-ups of this model because it is absolutely stunning, especially in the face. The details in the face are really nice. Her like face makeup, cyber vibe going on looks so cool. And the guns look really nice as well. That pistol looks super clean. The back as well looks super nice. It's a really, really nice statue. All right, so that was the unboxing of the Marathon Collector's Edition. I am so excited for this game, you have no idea. I was a Destiny 1 player back in the day on the Xbox One, and I used to put so many hours into that game. I gave Destiny 2 a go, and I enjoyed that quite a lot, and obviously who didn't enjoy Halo back in the day? So I'm really excited to see if the gunplay can match up to that kind of standard, especially Destiny 1. The gameplay that I have seen, I think they released actually like a 3-4 minute gameplay yesterday of Rooks playing together, which I thought was quite funny. And it does look really enjoyable, and the gunplay does look phenomenal. And I think one thing that a lot of people haven't really spoken about is the sound design. I mean, people have spoken about the music a lot, and it does sound incredible. But the actual noise of the weapons and the environment actually sound phenomenal to me in the game. So I'm really excited to see whether or not that will actually translate into gameplay when the server slam happens on February the 28th. Really excited to give that a go next week, I think that is now, next Thursday. So really excited to see that. If you're seeing this in the future, I hope the game's good. I hope it doesn't flop. There's been a lot of argument online on whether or not this game's gonna flop or not, or if it's gonna do as good as Arc Raiders. But honestly, I just hope I get at least a month or two like fun out of the game. If it flops, but I don't think it will. But yeah, I think everything that comes with this is really nice quality. I love the little worm. I'm gonna find a place to put him. The patch is nice if you like patches. The artwork on the cars are brilliant. I think I'm definitely gonna try and see if I can get these two framed. I think that would look absolutely phenomenal. And the statue, I mean, when the game comes out, I think I might admire this a lot more, especially spending time in the environment and spending time with Thief. I think I'm going to enjoy this a lot more when the game actually comes out. But I mean, for now, it is a beautiful statue, and it's a really, really nice piece to have in your office or your gaming station. But yeah, I'm really excited for Marathon, and if you want to see more content from me, then please hit the subscribe button. I upload like once a month on this channel regarding tech and apps and that kind of thing. And I also upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday over on my TikTok, as well as my YouTube Shorts. So if apps and Apple and tech and gaming, if that kind of thing is your thing, then yeah, give me a follow, give me a subscribe, and I'd love to have you along. But yeah, I'm really excited for Marathon. The collector's edition is lovely to have. I'm really excited to put this up in my office as like a display piece. And yeah, I'll see you in your next one.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just...
Just before recording this video, this happened. So I did have a lovely light here that was shining green onto the box, but yeah, we don't have that anymore. We just have this, which is, you know, at least it looks a little bit like Marathon's art style, you know, with the glass smashed everywhere. So that's good. So yeah, that's why there's no nice light here anymore, but I hope it was worth it.